We are here at the Cookout. It's Eliott, where we get to hang out with your favorite artists. And this special guest has been giving us jams 4 years and giving us a brand new album. Everybody, please welcome Zara Larsson. Ooh, ooh.
Thanks for
How,
having me.
yeah, how are you?
I am very well. I'm excited. I'm happy. It's a
As you should
beautiful
be.
day.
Yeah, you got some big stuff going on, but we
Got
do
some
have
big
one
stuff
rule.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cookout. So you got to bring something for all of us to enjoy. So I don't know if you can throw down in the kitchen, but what would you
No,
bring for the cookout? You can pick it up too. You can pick.
I'm picking it up.
Okay.
What am I bringing? Probably something, you know what? Like a really, really, you know what I could do? That is often overlooked, like a really, really good salad with some greens on the side.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You would
important
never think about that.
because it's not as fun, but it's necessary. So thank you
I
for
do think so. Yeah.
looking out for all of us. But we're celebrating your new album. Just came out, Venus, the Goddess of
Yeah.
Love.
The
First
goddess
of
of love.
all, let's just talk about the process of finally having the album out. How do you feel that I'm sure you've been working on this, day after day for a long time, promoting stuff, and now that it's finally here, how do you feel?
Yeah. I feel so good. I feel weirdly calm. Usually I am super nervous, a little anxious. You're releasing. It's like, I guess it's like having your kid go to college or something. It's like, wow, you're off into the world for just people to experience you and like create whatever memories that this might create with other people and just live its own life. So it's scary to let go of that thing that, like you say, you've been working on for so long
Mhm.
every day in the studio, but it's also a very freeing thing. Because
Mhm.
I also think that's how you get better as an artist and as a person when you keep releasing stuff and you keep developing stuff and you find yourself a deeper like essence of who you are, at least for me, every time I release something. So I'm really happy and I'm not anxious at all actually that it's out. I'm mostly just excited and I feel really proud and happy of all the songs that are on there and I can't wait for everyone to just get into it.
Yeah, yeah, we're very excited.
Yes.
So it's called Venus,
Yeah.
is the Goddess of Love, and if you listen, the tracks that you released so far, they're all kind of love centered. Are you just in this loving
I'm
focus
always.
era right now? It's always
Honestly,
like
I'm
that.
always, yes. But I think love doesn't always have to be from the soup, like happy romantic look. It could also be from a way, like it could be self-love, it could be love for the music that I have. I feel like I've dedicated songs to that on the album. I've dedicated songs to my sister, who is just one of the biggest loves in my life.
Mhm.
Obviously to my boyfriend, but also in situations where it might not be like the happy fun love. It could also be the heartbreaking part, or when you talk to a friend that they're going through hard, situations or not a very good relationship. So I think love is just all around us, and you can look at it from so many different perspectives. And I think it's still love, it's still love and it's inspirational. And I do take a lot of inspirations regarding what I write about from my friends and people around me as well.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a bunch of different ways to look at it, but let's talk about the new single, "The Love Who You Love," because I feel
Yeah.
like you kind of hinting towards it. It's like you're trying to talk to a friend who might not be in the best relationship.
Yeah.
It, I'm sure you've dealt with this numerous times, but like,
Yeah.
how did that song come together?
Yeah.
What
It was
experience
very much
was going
that. It was
on?
just like, oh, I we it was Pride Week in Stockholm. And the title came up because it was like, you love who you love, like you can love whoever you love. But to me, that was so, it was just so like obvious because it's just like, yeah, yeah, you can love whoever you love. Like, of course I think that. But let's do a twist on it. Let's maybe talk about someone that you love, but you're not really supposed to love because they're not good to you.
Mm.
And then I have just had a conversation with a friend regarding that. And I just sat her down and I said, "Girl, what are you doing? Get up. Like this is not good. This is not good enough for you because you are amazing. And this person that you're with does not treat you like you're amazing." So I figured, let's write a song about that because she, and I've been in that situation too, feel like I know what you're saying is true, but I just love who I love. Like, what can you do? You just love who you love. And it's also a kind of emotional song. It's kind of desperate and a little like you just want to shake them back to reality. But
Yeah.
I think it's very fun to perform. It has high energy. I think it's quite relatable, no matter if you're in the position of like being with someone you're not really supposed to be with, or looking at it from the outside. Like, oh, gives me a headache. Like seeing my friend in a position like that. But it was very easy to write because I had a lot to say. It took us like an hour maybe to write the song.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that we've all been in, either side of it. So what advice, I guess, would you give to the rest of us? And you're trying to give advice to that maybe stubborn friend, or maybe they're not seeing clearly friend. Uh,
There's no advice you could give. I've tried all. I've tried it all.
there's no answer.
There's no answer. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. If you know, tell me, please.
I know. We've been trying to figure it out. We talk about it on the
Yeah.
show all the time, and
You
we're
just
just
love
like,
who you love.
there's nothing you can really say. You just gotta
Yeah. One day they will realize, hopefully.
that's it. It's
Yeah.
time. Time.
Yeah.
You be encouraging in the process, I guess.
Yeah.
Now you also just shot the video for that. What was that process like, and how did that turn out? Did it turn out the way you envisioned, or what was the theme that you wanted to go for? Made the
I feel like
video.
things never really turn out the way I planned it in the beginning, but it turns out to but it turns out to be something really good anyways. Like when I start the idea, I have one vision. And then it's like what happened to this album? Like when I started making this album, it was in a completely different place. And then it just gradually turned into it gravitated towards like something else. And then what it became, I'm super proud and happy of. And I was just so excited to release it. So that's kind of what happened to this video. And it just we kept building it and like talked about the story. It's kind of like a performance video, but also has like a little bit of a story to it. And it's kind of like the aesthetic of it is a bit like gritty and raw. It's not super glamorous. It's not, I feel like my videos for this era has been very like real and
Mm.
raw and not super glossy and poppy, which is kind of like a new um side of me aesthetically. And I really enjoy that because I feel like it brings the sort of like I don't know, like a
Like,
different vibe to the song, which is usually my
yeah,
songs are quite poppy and the sound of it is like a, big like Swedish pop song. And it kind of brings it into this world of it not being super glossy. And I really enjoy that. I've also directed my last couple videos, and it's really a thing that I enjoy doing, and I can't wait to do more of that because I feel like also these days, and it's been that way for a long time. The video is such a big part of who you are as an artist and what you want to say in the song.
yeah.
Also, a video can make the song so much better. And I feel like it just invites the viewer into like my little world. And it's just really, really fun to create and
Yeah.
to make that and like be a part of creating that was it's empowering. Um, it's fun. So it really opened up like a lot of doors for me where I'm like, oh, this is what I want to do more of.
Nice. So we can expect more directing roles from you in the future,
For
hopefully.
sure.
Now on
Yeah.
this new album, you said to claim your track. You told your audience, told your followers, claim your track.
Yeah.
Um, I think I have to go with Healing. I haven't
Mm.
heard it yet because that's probably where I need to be. That's not where I want to be, but
Mhm.
let's be honest. But
Beautiful.
what do
That's
you think
beautiful.
is like the sleeper track on the album? Like people may not you
It's
you
hard.
you love it, but you may not
Right.
be accepted like you thought it would be.
Mm. it's really tricky. I feel
Yeah.
like literally every single, in my opinion, like every song on the album has potential to be the single.
Oh,
And
okay.
that is just such a good feeling. So
Absolutely.
whatever, whatever people around me or whatever they tell me, like, we feel like this is gonna be the single, or these people feel like, well, we feel like this song's like it's an amazing position, but it's also hard because I don't feel like there's an obvious single and like, oh, these are the obvious kind of album tracks. To
Mm-hmm.
me, they all could be singles, truly. But my favorites are I Love the Healing, I
Yeah.
love Ammunition, I
Okay.
love Soundtrack. I
Yeah.
think it's top three.
Yeah. Top three. Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. 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 All right. Before you get out of here, we got a random ongoing contest here on the show to see who has the record. So I just want to know how many unread emails do you have on your phone right now?
I might have the record.
Well, let me see. What's the number?
58,990.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So yeah, so if I need to get a hold of you, just don't email you, huh?
Don't email me. Actually, if you want to get a hold of me, you should probably like DM me.
Okay.
Seriously. I have 545 unread text messages as well.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
you're a busy person. You got a lot going on. So
Not even. It's not bad.
I'm trying to
I'm
help
just
you out.
really
I was
bad at
trying to help
replying.
you. Oh, Zara. Oh, man. That's great.
Yeah. But you know what? The emails, those are just old from like me having a shopping addiction.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's just really what it is. Yeah.
Exactly. Signing up for free stuff,
Yeah,
sign
like 10% off. I'm like, yep.
Yep, sign me up. Well, that's great. Well, I can't wait to listen to this album and wish you nothing but success with it.
Thank
And
you
thank you
so
so
much.
much for
Thank you.
stopping by the show.
Absolutely. See you next time.